Hi, I'm Veronica Alexander and welcome to Bite-Size Literacy. I hope that you will join me for one of the webinars that I'm doing with the support of Swinburne Online. So they're my webinar partner who are allowing me to communicate with you and provide these PLs that are NESA approved. For those New South Wales teachers. So just a little bit of understanding about what to expect and why you might want to come to one of the webinars or even have me come out to your school. My interest is really developing teacher expertise in linguistics and how language works. I've been particularly inspired by work in spelling and kind of feeling frustrated that there really is a lack of quality resources out there that can support teachers in really understanding how words work. So my passion is to help you develop an understanding of how spelling works, how language works, getting really good insight into things like phonology and morphology and etymology, so you can really be confident and empowered in how you help children problem solve their reading and writing skills. So I love to look at some of the cognitive processes, looking at how we actually process oral and written language and what that might mean for the classroom. And I have a bit of a framework in the session where we look at how we make spelling stick. I have a framework that will help you talk about words with children in your classroom. And the rest of the PLs really focus on developing linguistic knowledge. And we know that teachers who have a really good understanding of the meta language and of kind of the linguistic terminology and how words work deliver programs more effectively and achieve greater outcomes, because teachers are the magicians in the classroom. No written program is going to ever take that away from you. So I'm really all about the teachers and ensuring that no matter what program you happen to be using, you can transform your pedagogy. What's actually happening in your classroom? What conversations are you having with the children? And how powerful are those interactions when you're giving them feedback and explicit instruction? And when you feel empowered, then you can really spend your time focusing on the stuff that really matters, which is the relationship building and the engagement and the motivation that you can draw out of your students, because you can feel confident that you know the meta language and you know the content behind what you're teaching. And the more confidence you develop by learning more about how language works, you'll see yourself being more natural in how you approach feedback. So you'll be able to look at a piece of writing and have an insight into, well, maybe that child isn't processing the sounds properly, or maybe they're having some issues around morphology, and then you'll know what steps to take to provide feedback to move that child forward. So that's my hope, that's my bigger picture. But look, it's a really big learning journey. So all we can do is one little bite-sized bit of learning at a time. I try to make each session really, really focused on one particular thing. And I hope that you will join me and others in really developing a love of language and having some of those aha moments, because I have them every day when I learn about a new word and I think, oh, okay, well, now that makes sense. So I hope to see you soon, and goodbye for now.